Hey guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel, Peter's Reality TV Recaps and Opinions. And if you watched my video yesterday, my very long video about all of my changes that will be coming to this channel in 2024 and my Q&A that I did over all things reality TV, I announced in that video that I am going to be bringing to you more of the drama. And I saw this story come up and I was like, okay, this is something that I want to talk about on this channel. And that is the fact that Real Housewives of Orange County alum Alexis Bellino is apparently dating Shannon Beador'S ex, John Jansen. Now, I have seen this all over the internet. I actually just watched this YouTube video, I think it was from Entertainment Tonight, where they asked her on the red carpet 5 days ago about this picture that was posted. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there was a picture that was posted in a restaurant with Alexis Bellino from Real Housewives of Orange County. She hasn't been on there for several seasons. And John Jansen, who is Shannon Beador'S recent ex. And the picture went all over the internet. People were going crazy and things like that. Well, on the red carpet, I think it was Entertainment Tonight, asked Alexis Bellino about this picture, and Alexis said that there was nothing to it, that they were both in the same restaurant, and so he came over and people were like, yeah, you guys should take a picture together. And he was like kind of apprehensive about it. And because he had just recently broken up with Shannon Beador and she had just recently been going through a breakup as well. And then she goes on to talk about how she had spent the holiday with her ex and things like that. So it was this very interesting thing to then have it come out that it is being confirmed all over the place that Alexis Bellino is actually dating John Jansen, Shannon Beador'S ex. And not only that, but apparently Alexis Bellino allegedly has signed a contract to be on the next season of Real Housewives of Orange County. So, needless to say, Shannon Beador is not having a great 2023. As you guys probably know, if you follow this closely, she recently was arrested for a DUI and was in outpatient treatment and had to successfully complete outpatient treatment, as well as community service and things like that. This has not been a good year for Shannon Beador. So, it was interesting. I was talking to my husband about this last night, and he was like, well, if she's coming onto the show, who is leaving the show? Because they only keep so many castmates. I'm not sure that that's necessarily true. They might add one more. It is rumored that Vicki Gunvalson is actually coming back in the new season as well, which I believe is starting to film in January, but I could be wrong about that. So Vicki Gunvalson she thinks she runs that show anyway, apparently coming back. Now, I have to tell you, I was a Vicki Gunvalson fan for a very long time. I loved her on the show. She was like probably the very first housewife that I ever fell in love with and things like that. I could really care less if she ever returns to the show. After this last season of her getting involved in Jen's relationship and her kind of being a mean girl with Tamra and things like that, I'm not really that interested in seeing Vicki Gunvalson return to the show. I think the reality is Vicki Gunvalson doesn't know who she is if she's not a Real Housewife on the Real Housewives of Orange County. She also said that she would never have any future relationships online again, which she already has shown her boyfriend that she's dating, fiance, boyfriend, I don't even know what he is. She showed him like in the audience on an episode of Watch What Happens Live, and she showed him other places, so that is absolutely not true. But I'm not sure how she would return to the Real Housewives of Orange County and not show her partner or any partner in the future. I don't know how she would do that. But I'm not really sure that we need a return of Vicki Gunvalson to the Real Housewives of Orange County. In fact, I have to be honest with you, Real Housewives of Orange County was one of my favorite franchises for a long time, one of my favorite cities for a long time. This season, Tamra and her mean girl attitude, I used to like Tamra. Tamra's mean girl attitude really turned me off from the show. And she and Shannon and Vicki together, a lot of people are like, oh, Tres Amigos and things like that, and they're like a force to be reckoned with. I didn't see it that way at all. And in fact, I thought it was very hurtful of Andy to kind of play into that, you know, and the way they were to Jen and the way that Shannon was to Gina and things like that. And I think that Gina has shown nothing but class to Shannon Beador over this whole DUI thing in a way that I believe that Shannon would not show the same decency or class to Gina Kirschenbaum. So I think the whole thing is very, very interesting. I don't know that we need more mean girls on The Real Housewives of Orange County. And I was just talking about this in my video yesterday. I think there's a point where you have problematic people that are messy on the Housewives, which I think we all enjoy to some degree. And then you just have this mean girl problematic attitude. I think Vicki Gunvalson, I think Tamra really showed her true colors this season. Either that or she was just trying to secure her spot for future seasons, because her storyline alone in the closing of the gym is so boring that nobody could care about Tamra. So she had to stir up stuff with her friend. I can tell you right now, if I was Jen, that would be the things that she said and the way that she put herself and inserted herself into the middle of that. I'm not really sure that would be something that I would be able to forget or forgive anytime soon. Needless to say, I found this article, and this article is from, hold on just a second, all about The Real Housewives, and it is, their website is all about the real, THRH.com, and the article is confirmed. Alexis Bellino and John Jansen are officially dating, plus John throws shade at Shannon Beador exclusive. So I want to read this article. I don't know how factually evident, or I don't know how factually, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know if it's that factual, but we're going to read it. It has a picture of Shannon Beador beside the picture of John Jansen and Alexis Bellino. Real Housewives of Orange County star Alexis Bellino and Shannon Beador's ex, John Jansen, are officially dating. All about TRH can confirm. So that would mean that 5 days ago on the red carpet interview with Alexis Bellino in Entertainment Tonight that she lied on the red carpet. First of all, interesting that this is how you're going to start your season. Friends of John tell us directly that it's still new, but they are both, so I guess apparently sources that are close to John Jansen are saying this. Friends of John tell us directly that it's still new, but they both are very happy with where things are going. Quote, Alexis got out of a relationship not very long ago, and John has been done with Shannon, so they are both in the same place and have a lot in common along with mutual friends. This is allegedly what has set Shannon Beador off, who is no longer speaking with Tamra Judge. Tamra is said to have befriended Alexis Bellino ahead of her joining season 18 of Orange County. That's not all. The Instagram account, Bitch of Bravo, recently shared a photo of Heather Dubrow and Alexis Bellino posing that said, Alexis delivers the final death blow to Shannon Beador as she signs contracts for next season of driving the last nail into spiraling alcoholic's coffin. Oh, that's very cruel. Along with a poll question that asked, is Bravo pushing Shannon over the edge? John Jansen made sure to chime in voting yes, knowing he is part of the problem. Oh, wow. He said that? Okay, so that's what they have on here. And it says, Real Housewives of Orange County is set to film season 18 in just a few weeks. Are you surprised by Alexis and John's new relationship? Absolutely. And I have to tell you, one of the things I'm most surprised about is the fact that Shannon was so protective of John not wanting to be filmed and not wanting to be on camera. And yet now he is dating his second of two housewives on the franchise, which would seem to me that John Jansen is very attracted to public attention and the public eye. So do I necessarily believe that he is not wanting to be in the public eye? No, I don't believe that at all. And the fact that he would make a cruel statement like that about Shannon Beador, if that's true, I think is really, really cruel after everything that Shannon's going through right now. You know, and my mom always taught me that class is not how much money you have. It's not what you have in your closet. It's not what kind of house you have, but it's how you treat people. I think at this point, Shannon Beador may need to be surrounding herself with people that have a little bit of class and might want to befriend herself with Gina Kirschenbaum, because Gina Kirschenbaum through this entire thing has been the one that, to me, with her statement about Shannon and wishing that she would get help, seems to me to be the only one that is showing class to Shannon Beador. So I don't know, Shannon might need to reevaluate her friendships. I can tell you right now, if I were in Shannon Beador's situation and I was getting ready to film season 18 of Real Housewives of Orange County and somebody was coming onto the show that was dating my ex, I would not be happy. So it's going to be hell season of Shannon Beador. She already knows she's going to get a lot of scrutiny, and being criticized left and right if she even goes for a drink, looks for a drink, or anything on this next season. I think people are going to be watching that very, very closely. The entire Housewives franchise of every city is being criticized greatly right now for the amount of alcohol that all of the women intake. I think it's going to be a huge issue coming up in seasons to come. And I think they're going to watch it very, very closely with Shannon Beador. Everything that Shannon does this season, after this season of criticizing Gina for her DUI, then getting a DUI, then breaking up with John Jansen, is going to be criticized very, very closely. For her then to have to further go through this with Alexis Bellino, if she is, in fact, dating John Jansen, Shannon Beador's ex, only starting to date him only months after she and Shannon Beador broke up, I think will be very difficult for Shannon Beador. And in all honesty, I feel really sorry for her. So anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.